Good morning. I am Kevin Bryce. Delighted to be with you. Going to spend some time talking to you about you and your business. My good friend Paddy Spence is on. He's with Zevia. I got to get to him fast. Sometimes I'll linger, talk a little bit about this, that, and the other. When Paddy's on, I cut to the chase. And Paddy is with a company called Zevia, one of my favorite companies. It's very, very typical to see me in the studio, in the elevator, on the curb, with a can of Zevia in my hand. That's just how I operate. And if you don't know what Zevia is, you're probably drinking way too many toxic chemicals or too many calories, whichever you prefer. Zevia is about as healthy as a soda gets. It is the ultimate in guilty pleasure. How are you, Paddy?
I'm doing great, Kevin. Thank you so much for having me on the show today.
Well, I just was telling my producer it's been way too long. We got to figure out rotation to get you on more frequently because I am that big of a fan of what you're trying to do and what you are doing. And so, kind of first of all, let's start off with the story. Tell us what Zevia is all about.
Absolutely. Well, you know, as you said, we all love soda. We love the flavor and we love the bubbles. The problem is folks, don't like getting 140 calories a can with full-calorie soda. And a lot of the folks who drink diet soda don't like all of the chemicals and artificial sweeteners that are in those products. So what we did is we created a zero-calorie soda that doesn't have the nasty stuff, that doesn't have the chemicals or artificial sweeteners. It's all natural, and it's sweetened with stevia, which is a plant. And your listeners may know stevia is 200 times the sweet as sugar and has no calories and no impact on blood sugar. So it really is an amazing sweetener, and really that's the basis for our soda.
Yeah, I love it, and I think it's an amazing product. And let me encourage the listener out there to not be fooled, because you know what? Stevia tastes so good, it's not cheap to produce, and so as a result, all kinds of other sodas are now saying they are stevia sweetened product, but they also have other sweeteners in there that are not good for you. Isn't that true?
That's exactly right. And a lot of the big soda companies have tried making reduced calorie versions of their products, and the problem is, if you're trying to lose weight or you don't want those extra calories, hey, 80 calories a can is still far too much. So, what's great about our product is it, as I said, has no calories, but it doesn't have any of the nasty stuff either. It's completely all natural, and it's plant-based. So it's got great taste with none of the guilt.
Yeah, and it tastes like, something you'd want to drink, where none of the synthetic drinks have that.
That's exactly right.
Diet Coke is synthetic, and so I like my Zevia. I think it's extraordinary. What do you got going on that's new? I notice you guys always have new sodas. I can't imagine you adding any new flavors anytime in 2014.
We haven't added any new flavors. What we did do, Kevin, though, is we're on a process of continuous improvement, and stevia in the U.S. is a relatively new ingredient. FDA only made it legal as a sweetener in 2008. So it's only been a few years, and we've gotten better and better and more pure and better tasting stevia. Well, now this year we just rolled out a new version of our sweetener system, and we've added actually another natural sweetener. And this is a plant called monk fruit. It's called monk fruit, but it doesn't have any fructose in it. It doesn't have any sugar. Like stevia, it's a couple hundred times the sweetest sugar with no calories. And so what the monk fruit with stevia has allowed us to do is get a slightly sweeter product with even less aftertaste. So the product tastes even better than it did before.
What?
So it's huge innovation.
What? I don't believe that. How do you spell that? Monk fruit.
Monk fruit is M-O-N-K, like being a monk fruit. And essentially, like I said, we just use a tiny sprinkle of monk fruit in conjunction with the stevia, and it really gives us that nice sweetness with no bitter aftertaste at all.
Well, and I never complained about the bitter aftertaste. I think
Exactly.
it was a great soda before. When does this start coming out?
Well, we started shipping already. So now in your local market, folks are going to see it down in Texas. They're going to see it around the country, and it's out now. And as you know, it's the new year and a big diet season right now in January, and folks are trying to make changes to affect their lives. And so this is a perfect solution.
I think so. I agree wholeheartedly. I love it, and I'm going to have to be going out there and getting mine today. And so No question about it. I stock up, as you well know, and so but I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait till my current supply is gone. I'm gonna get me more. I'm gonna get me some immediately because I'm such a huge fan. Now, is it replacing stevia or is it in addition to? How's that gonna pan out?
Well, so in terms of our ingredients, stevia is still our primary sweetener. The monk fruit formula with monk fruit and stevia is going to replace our old formulas because it really is new and improved. And, a lot of companies talk about new and improved, and they really don't change much. This is really a game changer in terms of taste. So we are really excited about this. We've been getting great feedback from our customers and our fans, and so it's going to be out there, and it is out there on the shelves today. So I encourage your listeners, if you want to learn more about our brand, Zevia.com, Zevia.com, and you can learn all about our great natural sweeteners, and we have 15 flavors of our soda.
Yeah, that's exactly true. Most of the time when they say new and improved, they mean the can.
Exactly. Usually new and improved means more expensive, right?
Yeah. What kind of things do you do to market? Because of the fact that the product is so special, so unique, with the highest quality ingredients out there, really, it's incomparable. You already have a significant cost in there, though you're doing a great job of keeping the pricing very competitive. But what kind of things do you do to get creative, to get people to know about you?
It's a great question. Well, we really are one of those brands that kind of goes viral. This is a category that everyone wants to love, but no one likes the ingredients. So when you learn about a solution like Zevia that really is a life changer in terms of soda and a healthier, better for you soda, it's the kind of thing you want to share with your friends and family. So we've got a huge following on Facebook. I'd encourage folks to go to our Facebook page and like Zevia. We also do a lot of other social media. And, Kevin, being on shows like yours and being out in the media is really one of the great ways we're getting the word out. This is a story that Americans want to hear about because it doesn't have to be all bad news in terms of the products we consume and impact on our health. We can take control of our own health. And I know your listeners are big fans of self-empowerment and taking control of your own life, and that's what this brand is all about. So, we're just trying to keep that viral buzz going on this brand because I think it's really something that can change people's lives.
Yep, I agree. I really do. And people need to take care of themselves, but they need to do it in a way that they enjoy whenever they can. I meet so many miserable people who are trying to eat better and live better, and they think they have to do it in excruciating pain, and you prove you don't have to. Paddy Spence, great company, Zevia. And by the way, if you don't mind, I'd like to put you on hold so I'd like to get some information from you during the break. But I want to encourage every person out there, go to Zevia, Zevia.com. Like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter. I follow them on Facebook and on Twitter. I'm a huge fan. I'm a sincere fan. And I just love what you do. Thanks so much for being with us.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Kevin, and I hope you and your listeners have a fantastic day today.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. They're getting it started off right, learning about a better way to drink soda. I'm Kevin Price. Much more for you right after this on The Price of Business.